live on YouTube. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, we are live on YouTube. How's everyone doing today? How are you all doing today? I can barely see. The sun is coming right at me. I'm out and about on another walk with purpose, episode number 771. And this is going to be this is going to be one hell of a show. We're going to put somebody in their place because they just don't seem to understand where their place is at. Everyone needs to be put on their place every now and then. Not just women, men also, men and women. But the person that we're going to be putting in their place today, in this case, happens to be a woman that just does not seem to understand a whole lot. And that's okay. We're going to teach her etiquette today. We're going to teach her how to properly handle things in the business world. We're also going to hopefully teach her how to keep her mouth shut, because that's been her biggest problem. She just can't keep her mouth shut. Now, don't get me wrong. I talk a lot too. I have a hard time keeping my mouth shut, but I'm always honest and fair. And I don't come out here on YouTube with the intentions of harming anyone or trying to take from anyone or trying to ruin anyone's business or channels or anything like that. Hey Tia, how you doing? Hey NCS Queen, this is going to be real good. This is going to be real good, because I'm going to tell you this. We're going to put someone in their place, and you ladies are going to love this because, oh man, woo! So today we're going to be talking about money motivated versus purpose driven. Never sell your soul for a payday. Money motivated versus purpose driven. Never sell your soul for a payday. The first example I'm going to use is regarding a content creator, somewhat of a content creator, whatever they want to call themselves. We're going to talk about Tiffany, because Tiffany seems to think that she can control everyone and everything. And ma'am, let me tell you something. You can't control shit. You're not entitled to shit besides your opinions. That's all you're entitled to. You're entitled to your opinions and nothing else. But you can't control shit, including me. You're going to want to listen very carefully here, Tiffy, because I'm going to make you an offer today. It's actually a counter offer regarding an offer you made to me after I took down your video earlier for copyright infringement. You were and still are violating my copyright. And see, Tiff, you don't understand what's really going on. See, Tiff, you have not been paying attention. And I'll tell you this, I'm going to make you look more of a fool than you already do because of what you sent me in your email. I'll share what you sent in your email. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Yeah, first of all, Tiff, your email doesn't scare me. And we can work something out maturely, Tiff. Let's see how mature you are. Let's see how maturely you're going to be able to handle this. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it here. So earlier today, when I was live from the studio, did a great stream, about 2.5 hours long. Go and check it out. It was a very good stream. I was talking about discipline, and then also I mentioned a few things regarding, Don and I. We would love to help the people that are being attacked by drama groups, help the women that are being attacked and they're tired of all the drama. If they want a safer place to participate at, we're right here. We would love to have you. You can join Tia and Queen Helen Casey and Sandra Palacio and NC is Queen and many others that are already drama-free and decent people here. What's up, Revelations? How you been, man? It's been a while. What's been going on, bro? I've been surviving, dude. I've been... I can't see a damn thing even with my Ray-Bans on, bro, because look at that. You see that's coming right at my face, the sun. Starting to go down, dude, but how you been, man? Great to see you here. So let's continue here. So Tiffany likes to broadcast the same time I do and play audio portions of my current live stream. And I let that slide. I've been letting that slide. She's been doing that for weeks now, right? She's been doing that for weeks, right? But then Tiffany went and started and played full-length videos from my former channels where I used to run my networking organization, the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short. I started the Elias Melas channel. That was my first YouTube channel back in 2009. Okay? That's like 14, almost 15 years ago. Okay? And when I first started doing networking events and I ran my organization, I uploaded most of my videos to that channel. Then in 2015, I started the Genuine Networking Association, or GNA for short, YouTube channel, which is still in existence and still under my control, Tiff. Now, Tiffany was playing a bunch of videos from my Elias Melas channel, and I believe some from my Genuine Networking Association, or GNA channel. Good, working a lot. Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, bro. You're driving, right? You still doing like DoorDash and Uber and stuff? I'm hearing that it's getting closer and closer for DoorDash drivers and Uber drivers to become more W-2 employees, no more independent contractors. It's going to have to go that route eventually. It's going to go that route, I know it. Either that or they're going to go belly up. It's not going to be feasible to do this type of work long term as an independent contractor. It's just not feasible. But anyway, unless you have a beater and you know how to work on your own car. Yeah, I mean, listen, dude, I will get back into it. Occasionally, I'll talk about the gig economy, and I'm definitely open to doing like streams or videos by request. Yeah, do me a favor. If just for you, I don't offer this to everyone, but send me an email anytime you want me to do a topic request for you, man, and I'll do it free of charge. I'll do it as soon as possible. Typically within a day or two after the request. Send me an email. Let me know what you want me to talk about. If you have any articles or anything that you want me to give my opinion on. Because I see what's going on in the gig economy. It's becoming more of a pain in the ass. And I see what Pedro's doing. He still hasn't changed his channel from Pedro DoorDash Santiago to something else, even though he's no longer driving for DoorDash. But wait a minute. Did Pedro get reactivated? I think Pedro may have gotten reactivated. I think maybe Pedro got reactivated. Yeah, no problem, man. Oh, give me a second. I'll be right back, folks. All right, we are back live. Yeah, yeah, that's right. Pedro got reactivated, huh? That's why I didn't change his name. Anyway. Pedro has too much YouTube clout in the gig economy to stay deactivated, because all he would do would trash them and it would make them look bad. So they're like, okay, we've got to reactivate Santiago's account because you're going to talk shit about us if we don't, right? God, politics, man. I'll tell you, man, politics, man. If you have some clout like he unfortunately does, then you can get away with stuff, right? You could violate the terms of service, get deactivated, and just because you're Santiago, you get reactivated, right? Oh, shit, man. Anyway, yeah, send me an email, dude. Let me know what you want me to talk about. And I got your back, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, man. Great to see you. So, so Tiffany. So here's the thing, Tiff. You sent me a nasty email. It was kind of nasty and kind of like threatening. Like this is how you work, Tiff. You work with scare tactics, right? And threats. And I don't deal well with threats or scare tactics, Tiff. I really don't appreciate how you approached me. But I'm still willing to work with you. But it's going to have to be on my terms because I'm the one driving, Tiff. You're not driving the car, Tiff. I am. I got the leverage. You don't. And I'll tell you why I have the leverage, Tiff. It's going to trigger the shit out of you. But I'll tell you why I have lots more leverage. First of all, you accused me of libel and stuff. Libel is written. Slander is spoken. How in the world have I ever written anything bad about your relationship? And how is sharing my opinions about you and Jeff slander or libel or defamation? If that's slander, libel, and defamation, then you've done the same thing to myself and Don. I could sue you too. So sit down and STFU regarding that. Okay? You got no slander, you got no defamation, you got no libel. Libel is written, slander is spoken. Okay? So get it out of your head. Don't use empty threat scare tactics, fake scare tactics to get me to do what you want me to do. Ask nicely. Don't let her scare you. She has no power. No, she has no fucking power at all. I'll tell you why. I'm not scared, NC's Queen. Just listen up. Sorry about that. I don't mean to be rude, NC's Queen, but listen up. Let me finish, please. So that's the first thing. There's no libel, there's no slander, there's no defamation. Okay? If there was, you would have already sued Jamie a long time ago. He's done far worse than anything I've ever done. All I've done is respond to you and react to what you've said about me, myself, Dawn, my living situation, my mom. I've got all your videos downloaded, Tiff. And I'm sure you have mine as well, but it doesn't matter. I've got everything downloaded that you've said about me, that you put out about me. I've screenshot all your community postings. You want to take me to court for all that? Let's go, Tiff. I'm ready to go. Right? So there's number one. Number two, Tiff, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Tiff. Here's what I think you want. This is why you gave me 12 hours to retract the copyright strike, the valid, legitimate copyright strike, because you played my entire video of where I sang Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer for karaoke at my Genuine Networking Association holiday event, the 4th annual holiday networking extravaganza on my Elias Melas channel, right? You played the entire clip. You did zero commentary. It doesn't matter if you comment on it afterwards or before. You got to comment during. You didn't do any commentary on that clip or the many other clips you shared. You shared a clip about my Dublin GNA event with Venus, the promotion video. You're going out there trying to poke fun at me and use my content because you think I don't own my content anymore. Well, you're wrong about that. But before I tell you why you're wrong about that, let me first of all tell you, Tiffy, let me tell you, here's what I think you want. You gave me 12 hours to retract the copyright, or else you'll file a counter notification, and then we'll end up in court, right? Well, I'd have to sue you in a small claims court, which I would not, because it's not worth it, because you would opt out, and then I'd have to sue you in a federal court, which I'm not, right? But here's what you're afraid of, Tiff. You are circumventing. Listen very carefully, Tiff. You want to handle this the right way, save your channel? You're going to have to play it with my rules. This is going to go my way, or you're getting nothing. You're not going to blackball me. You're not going to manipulate me. You're not going to do shit. Right? And this is not blackmail, Tiff. This is your option. This is your only option. I'm giving you an option. Or or you're going to have to file a counter notification. You don't want to file a counter notification because you're circumventing, and YouTube will match your information with your circumventing channels in the past, and they'll take you down, Tiff. They'll take you down, down, down. Bingo. If she tries to counter, her YouTube will look at her channel, and then it may go down. Right. But guess what, Tiff? Who's got the leverage now? I've got leverage over you. I can say, screw you, file the counter notification. Or you could do one thing. This is the only way I will retract the copyright. But before I get to that, you questioned the ownership of my GNA. You're saying that Miss T owns my GNA. No, Miss T owns a different version of the GNA under a different classification. Okay? I never lost ownership of my business. Her business was the one in question because I started mine before hers. But the thing is, I didn't realize I needed to take care of a few other things to fully get my business protected. And since earlier this year, Tiffy, I've done that. I want you to do your research before you open up your mouth, Tiff. I want you to do your research. Because see, Tiff, here's the thing. Since earlier this year, many months ago, I got a business license for the GNA. You can search for my business license. You can do Redwood City, California business license search. And go search for my business license that's active. So I have a business license. I'm also now an LLC, Tiff. I became an LLC. So my company is Genuine Networking Association, GNA LLC. And if you go to the Secretary of State website for California, we both live in California, go to the California Secretary of State website, type in Genuine Networking Association. You will see Miss T's business and you'll see my business. They're both under separate class codes and entities. And my name is there as a legal limited liability company. One step further, because my name, Tiff, is not within the GNA title of the business, I had to get a DBA. And a few months back, I got Elias, Melas, DBA, Genuine Networking Association, GNA. And the way you can look that up, DBAs in California are run by the county assessor's office. So they're run at the county level. Go to San Mateo County Assessor's Office website, look up fictitious business name, and type in Genuine Networking Association. You'll see Elias Melas, DBA, Genuine Networking Association. So Tiff, here's the thing. I'm an LLC. I have a business license in Redwood City, and I also have a DBA in San Mateo County. Fictitious business name. I also have a federal employer identification number since like 2013. Since 2016, I have a seller's permit, California seller's permit. So if you're going to question whether I own my business or not, or whether I own those videos or not, you're wrong. Your scare tactics don't work on me. They're not going to work on me. I could sit here and ignore you, and you would be forced to file a counter notification. And because you're circumventing, you're afraid that YouTube's going to match your channel to a circumventing channel, and they're going to remove you. That's what you're afraid of. So guess what, Tiff? If you want me to retract the copyright, now that you know my business is fully legal and I own it, and Miss T owns her version of the business, and we both settled that in court. It's all done. It's all been done. And I think you knew that, Tiff, but I think you thought you could scare me into giving you what you want without getting something that I deserve. Fuck no. So here's what I want, Tiff. Here's the only way I'm going to retract that copyright. Okay? You need to create a video on your channel, not a live stream, a pre-recorded video. Do a pre-recorded video and apologize to myself and Dawn. Apologize to me for everything that you've done to me. Apologize for calling me, little coaching guy, for calling me baby gap. Apologize to Dawn for all this. And then come out and share the truth that the only reason why you're doing this is because you're getting paid to do it. Additionally, back away from the JB Gunner stuff regarding me. Denounce JB Gunner, or at least denounce the fact that you're not doing Coach Eli content with JB Gunner. What JB Gunner does is on him, but what you do with him is up to you. So do a pre-recorded video. Apologize for everything you've done, and then leave it up. Leave it up for 24 hours because I don't know when I'm going to see it. You do that the moment that I view that video and see that and download myself a copy of it is the moment I'll retract the copyright because I don't trust you. And if you renege on that offer and you go back to doing what you're doing, one more thing, you're going to have to stop talking about me. Move on. No more little coaching guy, no more simulcasts, and then you let your ladies know to lay off that this was all a hoax. This was all store-bought and paid for. You do that, and I'll retract the copyright. If not, then go ahead and file your counter notification and risk your channel going down for circumventing because that's what you're doing. Don't mess with me. Listen, I've got all my ducks covered in a row. You don't. You don't have shit covered. You don't. You don't. Okay, you think I'm some dumb shit. I'm not a dumb shit. You call me a little coaching guy. I'll show you how big I am if you want. No, I won't do that. That's only for Dawn. Don't call me a little coaching guy. Don't call me all that BS because you think that you're entitled to that. You're not entitled to shit. You're not entitled to anything. You sold out. You sold your soul for a paycheck. You sold your soul to the devil. And because I got tired of your crap, and I got tired of you abusing my content, and I legally filed a DMCA copyright takedown, now you email me and threaten to sue me? Get the fuck out of here. Sue me for what? An opinion? Your opinions are way worse of myself and Dawn. You've done far worse. If you take me to court, you'd only be burying yourself. Grow up, Tiff. Start acting your age. Stop projecting your insecurities all over the internet. Stop doing dumb shit that are not only harming you, they're harming your family, including your man. Because I'll tell you this, I would never put up with behavior like yours. If Dawn was anything like you, she'd be out the door, but she's not. I told Dawn about this, and Dawn is like, wow. How does Jeff put up with that? That's what Dawn said. Dawn's like, how does Jeff put up with that? But she's staying out of it. She's like, you know what, babe? I'm staying out of this, because if I came on there, yeah, if Dawn came on, Dawn would whoop all your asses. She would whoop all of you. Pathetic, man. Pathetic. She won't do it. If she was going to sue you, Jeff, you'd have to fund it. I'd love for her to sue me because here's the thing. I'll counter-sue her. I'll counter-sue her for the maximum. And then Jeff will have to fund it. Is this what you want to do? You want to put your man's estate at risk, Tiff, because you can't keep your mouth shut? Is that the thing, Tiff? The only way I'll retract it, Tiff, is if you apologize publicly. If not, no deal. File your counter. If not, the copyright stays on your channel. And guess what? The longer it stays on there, the more YouTube's going to look into your channel. One way or another, YouTube's eyes are on your channel now. All right? Now, they got nothing to tie it to circumventing until you file a counter notification. When you file the counter notification, they're going to match your address to a previous. They're going to see, okay, this address here is associated with another channel that filed a counter notification that's no longer active. Oh, what happened? They were removed. Oh, this same woman is circumventing. Oh, let's shut her channel down for circumvention. I know you're afraid of that. So, if you don't want to risk losing your channel, Tiff, then apologize and I'll retract it. You want to be mature about it? Do the right thing. Stop fucking with myself, my business, my brand, my girlfriend. Stop selling out the silicone JO. Stop lying to everyone. Stop the garbage. And it all goes away. If not, you're putting yourself at risk. I have nothing to lose because I've done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. You have everything to lose. I'm the one that's driving the ship, not you. You've got zero leverage. I've got all the leverage. And I don't care. I'm not here to harm anyone, but I'm sick and tired of you fools doing dumb, underhanded shit to get leverage on me and make me look bad. Now I've got the leverage. I've got the power. You had to make a choice. You thought you were going to fool me. You didn't think I was going to read underneath everything that you wrote. Not literally, but figuratively. You didn't think I was going to see between the lines what your email meant? Threatening to sue me if I don't retract your copyright within 12 hours? Why don't you file your counter notification? You file your counter notification. If I don't sue you within 10 business days, you get your video back and the strike's removed. So you don't want to file a counter. That's why you threaten me. You're trying to threaten me to protect your circumventing channel. And I'm saying the only way you're going to do that is if you apologize publicly in a video and mean it. Apologize for everything. Grow the fuck up. Start acting your age. Stop doing dumb shit on YouTube. Be good to your man that takes care of you and your kid. Okay? And that's not slander. That's the truth. I'm just saying nice things. Be good to your man. What's slander about that? You want to play that for a judge? Hey, Eli said he was talking about myself and my boyfriend Jeff that I live with. And Jeff pays for everything. Right? How's that slander? It's not slander. It's the truth. You do live with him. And I'll just play for the judge what you said about me. Hey, little coaching guy, every day, little coaching guy, antagonistic, little coaching guy, little coaching guy, little coaching guy. Baby gap, little coaching guy. And all the pieces of content that you've used, all the stuff that you've posted on your community walls, all the defamatory, crazy stuff. You should think twice before you make threats to people, Tiff. I don't do well with threats. I don't take threats lightly. I'm keeping it real. Now, again, I don't wish any harm upon you or Jeff. You do the right thing here. You apologize, it all goes away. You go your way, I go my way. We're done. I retract the copyright. If you feel that you're so far above an apology, then guess what? Let it ride and see what happens. I'm ready to defend myself in any way possible. Let it ride. You want to file a counter notification? Who knows what I'll do? Once you file it, I might retract it afterwards, or I might decide to file in small claims court and see how the process goes. And then if you withdraw from small claims court, if you opt out of small claims court, which is what I'm trying to say, who knows? Maybe in the meantime, I'd have to federally register the video, but I could federally register it and then sue you in federal court. I might do that, I might not. Or like I said, after you file your counter notification, I might just retract the copyright then. Who knows what I'll do? But that's my choice. I'm the one driving the ship, Tiff, not you. I'm the one driving the ship, Tiff, not you. You have her in the palm of your hand. Whether I want to have her in the palm of my hand or not, the truth of the matter is she cornered herself. She put herself in this position. And she tried to manipulate me when she has zero fucking leverage. You got zero leverage. You try to blackmail and manipulate me with zero leverage? Get the fuck out of here. It's not working. Call me little coaching guy all you want. Call me every name in the book. But I'll outsmart all you mofos any day of the week. Absolutely ridiculous, man. Absolutely ridiculous. And see, these people, they can't get enough, so they're rebroadcasting right now because they can't let it go, right? I would have 80, 100 people here talking about this. They'd be all right here. But these people live and die my fucking name because you're worthless. You got nothing. You got nothing of substance to provide this world. So you got to steal from other people to get you some kind of attention. How pathetic is that? Do the right thing, Tiff. Don't threaten me ever again. Do not threaten me ever again. I don't take threats lightly. All the subs who watch her, they don't even know anything about you, only what she feeds them. Right. You're right. That was not a smart move on her part. What was not a smart move on her part? She is going to sue you on Jeff's dime. Yeah, right. Says Tia. You know, you criticize me, Tiff, for not having money. I do have my own money. I have my own investments, reinvesting my insurance money. And I'm making some money here, and that's all going to Don for right now. We're a team. We're a couple. You sit there and you criticize me for doing what you're doing. You're the one that's a leech, not me. But you're trying to make me come off like a leech because that feeds your audience what they want. That feeds your sponsor, Silicone JO, what they want. That gives JB Gunner what they want. And furthermore, Tiff, shame on you. You put out a posting that JB Gunner put out saying, JB Gunner was saying, I'll pay you $100 to have a 1-hour debate with me. No ad hominem attacks. I don't give a fuck if JB Gunner paid me $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, or $1 million. I wouldn't sell my soul to JB Gunner or anyone else for zero, for any fucking amount. You cannot buy me. I am not expendable. You cannot fucking buy me. I will not sell out to anyone at all, period. End of story. Don't even try to offer me money to work with that moron ever again. You still don't get it. You're still not respecting my wishes. I said no, 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 no. And then you still are trying to push the agenda forward. She's a parasite. Jeff exposed that. She ignores her son. Yeah, maybe so. It's a nice old school plane. It looks like an old school military plane. Okay, I'm going to turn around here because the sun's starting to go down. I'm only going to do 3 miles. It's a quarter mile from this point to the observation deck and back. So to this point, from the entrance of the trail, it's 1.5 miles. It's 1 3/4 over there. So I'm going to do 1/2 mile less. I'm only going to do 3 miles today. I'm going to come sit here for a second. There's somebody jogging back. I'm going to let them pass me so I don't interrupt them. Listen, Tiff, honestly, I don't want any problems. I'm trying to be mature about this. You're the one that's not being mature. You made out big time over this. You've made lots of money, whether you want to admit it or not, through Silicone JO and whatever you have going on with JB. And then talking about me is getting you some donations, right? You have leveraged my name to the brink. If people were doing that to you, you'd have a conniption. You'd be wanting to sue the whole fucking world if people did that to you, right? So why can't you take other people's feelings, wants, and needs into consideration regarding something that you would want consideration on regarding the flip side? All you have to do is apologize publicly in a video for everything. Every name you called me, for selling your soul to JB, to Silicone JO. Oh, this plane is turning. This is beautiful. Give me a second here. You know, in my younger days, I also wanted to be a cameraman because I've always been fascinated by what camera people can capture. Like I call them cameramen. That's what they used to call them, cameramen. But now it's, camera person, because women are camera people now too. And we used to call them cameraman, but you can't say camera woman. It doesn't sound right. So we say camera. What do we call it now? Digital photographer or photo or journalist or what? Something like that. She'll never apologize. Well, that's fine. Then I'm not going to retract the copyright. Then she can file her counter and risk having her channel being removed for circumvention. And you can email me all you want, Tiff, and you can threaten me all you want. Your threats are invalid. My business is solid. It's all protected, Tiff. And if you want to sue me or my business, be my guest. I would love to go to court with you. I would love to make you look more of a fool than you already do. And then you're going to put yourself in a worse position with your man than you already are in. Let it go, Tiff. Move on. Be more mature, and this all goes away. I've put up with enough of your garbage, right? I dealt with enough of your garbage. Give me a... Kirsten, we're back. We're back live. Kirsten, she threatened to sue me for libel or slander against her and her roommate, or her boyfriend Jeff and her kid over a YouTube opinion, like she does to me. She does the same thing. She's trying to use scare tactics to get me to retract the copyright strike I put on her channel, because she doesn't want to file a counter notification, because then the YouTube copyright might reference a former channel of hers that was removed, and she'll be found out to be circumventing, and then they'll shut down this channel. She's trying to protect her channel. And that's okay. I'm trying to make it easy for you to protect your channel, Tiff. All you have to do is swallow your fucking pride and apologize. Swallow your fucking pride and apologize. To myself, to Dawn, and even to my audience, to all the chaos you caused because you wanted to make an easy buck. It's the truth of the matter. And that's okay. You don't have to do it, but then I won't retract it. And if you want to sue me, go ahead, because I'll countersue you for a lot more than you'll sue me for. And I'll prove my innocence. I'll represent myself, because I have everything. I've got tons of videos and screenshots and all that. Plus, I'll tell you this. I can bet you another thing, Tiffy, that as much as I'm not too fond of what the Legion does, I bet you the Legion would testify on my behalf when it comes to you. So, Tiff, it's not going to look good for you, okay? It's not going to look good for you. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm defending myself against your threats. You threatened me, so I'm defending myself against your threats. So how about you just stop threatening people and do the right thing initially? How's that? NC is queen. She's been known to swallow a lot of things, but pride is not one of them. That's horrible. Oh, God. Even Tia got that one. Tia, I thought you were a good little Christian or Catholic girl. I guess we've all been tainted a little bit in this world nowadays, right, Tia? It's okay, Tia. You know what I'm saying, right? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, man. And here's the thing. Oh, another thing, Tiff. If you were going to sue me, you would have to sue Elias, Melas, DBA, Genuine Networking Association, GNA, LLC. So you'd be suing the LLC. And here's the thing. Even if you got lucky to win, all I'd have to do is file bankruptcy, and you'd get shit. So, I mean, I'm not going to lose. There's no way I can lose. I've done nothing wrong. What I'm saying is I'm trying to make you understand that you're reaching. You are reaching for something that is unreachable. I don't know what it is that you want, Tiff. I don't know what it is that you want. I don't understand what you want. Are you just bored, miserable, lonely? Is this the only way you think you can grow a YouTube channel? I've never seen you continuously go at someone this long. You've come at me more than you've come at James. Why? Because you're being incentivized to come at me. And that's why I'm not coming at you and saying, you want this all to end? You have my counter offer. If not, you want to roll the dice? You want to file a lawsuit or whatever? What are you going to sue me for? Libel, slander? Like for what? For a YouTube opinion? The judge is going to laugh in your face, and you know it. See, here's the funny thing, Tiff. You're conservative, right? You're the one that always complains about people wanting to sue over an opinion. Now, you're being a fucking hypocrite and saying, I want to sue you over your opinions of myself and my boyfriend, Eli, because my opinions are valid and yours aren't, right? When I talk about you, Eli, you can't sue me because my opinions are protected and yours are not. I guess Miss Tiffy gets special privileges, right? So are you really on the right, Tiff, or are you on the far left in disguise? Are you a fake conservative? I'm asking you. I'm not saying you are. I'm stating an opinion, Tiff, because we're on the internet. We can state our opinions here. You seem to be a far left liberal in disguise, right? With your behavior. If you agree that Tiffany acts more far left than anywhere on the right, put a 1 to chat, because I'll tell you this. I'm a slight left liberal, but I can't stand extremists either. From either side. I can't stand extremism. I'll be honest with you. I can't stand extremists on the left at the same level I can't stand extremists on the right. I just can't. Your behavior is far left, Tiff. Some dude is riding an e-bike on this trail. Those e-bikes are pretty quick because, you know, they've got an electric motor along with your feet. Once you get it going, between the momentum and the electric motor, I mean, those things are quick as fuck. Okay. You can see the moon up there already. The sun is still out, but you can already see the moon. It's almost a full moon. All I want to do is create my content, and so does Dawn. That's all. We haven't talked about these people, but they keep on going, right? They keep on going, they keep amping it up. You amped it up, Tiff. You amped it up by using my networking organization's content. this would be wasting the court's time. It would. She knows it. See, this is what the way Tiff usually gets people to back off is with fake, empty legal threats, like many people do out here on YouTube. I'm gonna sue you if you don't stop talking about me. Let's stop fucking talking about me. So you're gonna sue me for stating my opinions on you because you're talking about me and I'm just defending myself. So let's go to court and we'll tell the judge, hey judge, listen, all I'm doing is, responding to what people are saying to me on the internet because I want my audience to know the truth. Miss Tiffany, is that true? Well, yeah, but he's being meaner. How's he being meaner? He's just responding to you, ma'am. You're accusing the man of something. You're calling him all these names and then you expect him to not respond, ma'am? Sue, how you doing? She is the one who won't leave you alone. This is absurd, her threatening you. No, I'm not worried about it because she's got no legal merit. She's got nothing. I've got all the leverage and the power. So she's got to decide. You're going to apologize and I retract the copyright and your channel lives on, or are you going to say, screw you, Eli, and then file the counter notification, Tiff, and then risk having Team YouTube Copyright Department match up your current channel with a former channel that's been removed that you also filed counters on or copyrights on, and then they realize, oh, she's circumventing. Let's remove this channel. While you're at it, Team YouTube, let me send you a few more links of known Tiffany channels. That's all. That's the way it's going to work, Tiff. Here's the thing, Tiff. You've taken down some people, and to a certain extent, I can understand that. Okay? I can understand that. You've taken down some people, right? But now you're putting yourself in a position where you're getting back a taste of your own medicine. Now, I'm not saying, you taking down other guys' channels that put him in the same position as you, circumventing. I'm not saying that was right or wrong, because I've had my dealings with him too. He's come at me in similar ways as you have, but for a lot longer period of time. It's almost like you both are two peas in the pod, right? It's almost like you both are two peas in the pod. ODN says, yeah, what's up, ODN? How you doing, brother? Can you believe this? I filed a copyright on Tiff because she used a full 4-minute version of one of my videos, one of my older channels from my networking event days of the GNA. And then she threatens to sue me for libel. I think she more so meant to say slander, because what have I written down that's going to that would affect you and your child and your man? And what have I said that's against the law besides an opinion? I stated my opinions just like you stated of me, right? And then she tries to say I no longer own those videos because I don't own the GNA. No, I do. I never lost the GNA. And I proved it. Go look it up online, Tiff. Go look. It's all legal. Genuine Networking Association, GNA LLC, Secretary of State website here in California. Her name is Shirley. Go to the Redwood City, California business license search and search for my name there. You'll see Elias Melas. You'll see my 415 number there because there's a couple of GNAs there. Okay? The one with the website listed is mine. And then go to the county assessor's office, San Mateo County fictitious business name search, FBN search. and look up Genuine Networking Association. You'll see Elias Melas, DBA, Genuine Networking Association. Complete, legal, legit. And you're thinking that you're going to be able to threaten and leverage me because you thought I still didn't get it all in order? Oh, I sure did. For situations like these, Tiff. I'm never, ever going to let any of you ever again fuck with my business, my brand, my name, etc. I'm going to protect myself from you morons in every way possible. Can somebody tell me, where's the rebroadcast? Is Tiffany talking about me? I want someone to go to Tiff's channel and let me know, is she live and how many people does she have there? We're going to add that to the total here, because if she wasn't live, they would all be here. They would all be here, right? That's okay. We still have 30 people here with the simulcast or with another stream talking about me at the same time. I'll be right back. I'll go look around for you, buddy. I don't know her channel, but I think I saw it on your community tab. I didn't share her. ODN, you could type in at TIFF period. So go to the search bar, type in the @ sign, then TIFF again, and then the period after the last F, and then enter. It'll take you to her channel. Look at that. I got to show you folks this. The sun is out. And look, the moon is already... I'm going to zoom in. It's like the ET moon. ET phone home. Oh, look at this. Isn't that a beautiful shot live? You got the plane flying overhead, and then on the right, and then you've got the sun on the left. But 101 is moving normally. Don't worry about it. You know, here's the thing. At some point, every one of these people will learn their lesson. Trust me, one way or another. Tiff's either going to say, you know what, Eli, yeah, this is immature. This is just stupid. Sorry, let's move on. Everyone will move on. And it's all good. Then the issue solved itself, right? Either that, or she's going to be like Jamie and going to push the envelope, and it's going to just cost her more and more. Or maybe cost her man more. Who knows? It's really time for you to pack your bags and leave the station of Eli, figuratively speaking, or literally. When I say pack your bags from ever speaking my name again. Move on. Do your own thing. I'm done. If you don't, regardless of what happens here, anytime you use my content, I'll file another copyright on you. I'll keep filing. And hey, you know, you can file your counters and maybe I'll retract them, but eventually YouTube will realize you're circumventing, or they'll realize that you're using reused content. If anyone knows the YouTube system, it's me. And I'm using it properly and legally. As long as I file a valid and legal takedown request, I can retract it anytime I want. I can retract it right now. I can retract it after you file a counter notification. I can do whatever I want. Those are my rights. And if you're going to play games with me, Tiff, I'll play the game better than you. I'll play the game legally better than you, too. I think a lot of these people want to one-up me because it's like it makes them feel better if they can one-up me. And if they lose something towards me, they feel like it's the end of the world. Like, what's the big deal? Just take the loss and move on. Or just move on without taking the loss. Just move on. What do you mean backup channel? I didn't know she had a backup channel. What backup channel, ODN? Are you serious that she has a backup channel? Because I wasn't aware of it. I don't keep up with these people. I don't follow their crap. And if she's rebroadcasting me even somewhere else, that means she's not helping out the group to ice me out. Well, what's the backup channel called, dude? What is the backup channel called, ODN? Because I want to know where else to file copyrights. I don't care. Oh, number 2. Okay, that's fine. I'll look into that after the show. That's cool. Back to court we go. Maybe I'll take you to court. You do realize, ma'am, I don't talk about you. You talk about me. You abuse my content. You continue to harass me. So now she's got On the Hunt 2 because she's trying to protect her main channel while she's circumventing too. She's circumventing too because she never got her channel back. YouTube decided to not give her channel back. I did everything I could to get her channel back as part of the agreement from court. And they didn't do it. So technically she's circumventing. So even she has to go on the secondary channel because she's obsessed with doing my streams. Yeah, I don't know, dude. She's the one, she threatens to sue everyone over the stupidest stuff. Like, it's just so funny. Like, a lot of these people from that group, they like, if you share your opinions to defend yourselves against them, they're like, back to court we go. I'm going to sue you, Eli, if you don't keep my name out of your mouth. They fucking keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Stop using my copyrighted content. Stop being a fucking hypocrite. I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean the feet? What does that mean, ODN? ODN, are you making that up or is that true? Oh, Deanne, if that channel exists, send me an email with that link. And with only 22 people here, somebody's definitely rebroadcasting me. There's no way this stream will only have 22 viewers with the nature of the topic. No way. Everyone wants a piece of this. This is big news. That's fine. I don't care. You know what? Eventually my time will come. Eventually my time will come. And you folks won't even be a blip on the radar. Trust me on that. Based on the numbers, I believe ODN. ODN, how many does she have? ODN, if you're here, how many does she have on that channel watching the show? 50, 60, 70? You can remove the comment if you want. I know it's kind of risky to keep up, but I swear she said that. She already screenshots everything, dude. It's not like she's any better. Like, I don't talk smack about people. If other people talk smack, that's on them. That's not on me. But the thing is, you know what? She's guilty of what she goes at people for. It's like she gets on people for trash talking her in the comments, and then she trash talks people on her community wall all day, every day. So what's the point, right? What is the point? It's massive hypocrisy, massive. But you want to know something here? Yeah, we got 20 people here. Those are 20 true supporters. The other people are haters, and all they're doing is leveraging. They're bouncing around that Eli hate audience from channel to channel. See, they never stopped. You understand, ODN? They never stopped. And it's not that I'm going to talk about this every day. I'm not. I've been doing other topics, right? But they never stopped. They just went more low key, right? They try to go on different sock channels, right? But they just can't. They can't stop. They're obsessed. They're obsessed. Miss T, you told me to keep your name out of my mouth, yet you can't keep my name out of your mouth? Get out of here. Just stop it. Stop your nonsense. Let me go look again. Yeah, let me know how many people are there, dude. Give me a second, I'll be right back. All right, we are back live. We are back live. So I went to go and try to search to find that channel, number 2. And either it's so new that I can't see it, or it doesn't exist, ODN. If you have a link to that, ODN, send me a link by email. Because I can't verify it exists any other way. Dude, I swear to God, I just seen her. ODN, that's not true. She doesn't usually go on camera. She usually does audio only. And I will remove those comments because I just don't. Look, I know she's already screenshot them, and I don't care. She must have put it to private. It's not showing in my history, and I can't find her channel now. Huh. And let me remove all the negative comments about her. So at least I make a good faith effort. Tiff isn't streaming you, says Tia. Okay. Somebody must be It's either somebody streaming me, or there's another major stream going on with these people tonight. I know James was doing another stream with some new girl or something. I'm hearing he's got a new girlfriend or something. Anyway, it's all good. People will catch on the replay. And what I really care about is that Tiff does the right thing. Here's the thing, Tiff. I'm going to be off the trail. We're getting towards the end of the trail, okay? I'll be off the trail in about maybe 5 to 7 minutes. And then the stream will be ending in about 10 to 12 minutes or so, maybe 15 max. If you have any ounce of maturity within you, Tiff, and you're just coming out here and playing games. I'm not playing games. I never was playing games. What if she doesn't do the right thing? If she doesn't do the right thing, then I'm not going to retract the copyright. Then she'll be either forced to let the copyright stick for 90 days, or she'll have to file a counter notification to get it removed within 10 days, possibly 10 business days. But if she files a counter, then that counter might flag YouTube copyright to match her address on the counter notification with previous channels that have already been removed. Hence, proving that she's circumventing, and then they'll remove her, right? Or she lets it go, I don't retract it, and then it expires in 90 days. In the meantime, YouTube may be looking at her channel while that copyright is there. What she wants is for me to retract it for free. Nope. Nope, I've done too many freebies for you, Tiff. You've taken so much from me already, I ain't giving you shit. You're going to have to earn this. You're going to have to earn this. I'm not going to lose sleep over it. My channels are in good standing. I've never been removed on any channels, including stock channels, like I've said before. Got nothing to worry about. And you, all you got to do is start a new channel. If you get shut down, right, Tiff? What's the big deal? Are you just using this for content? Or are you really trying to protect this channel because you think this channel has some good traction? And if you have to start over, you're going to have to, make people aware of your new channel, remod people. You're thinking you're all flush, right? And all set to go with this channel, right? You think you're in a good spot. Yeah, maybe you did rebuild this channel, right? But because of your piss poor shitty behavior and your lack of maturity, lack of personal maturity, you might lose it all again. Because you still haven't learned your fucking lesson. I'm not trying to one-up you, Tiff. I'm not trying to be any better than you. I'm doing the right thing. Will you do the right thing? Or will you just make fun of this because it's the right thing? You know this is the right thing. What are you going to do? With doing the right thing and your sponsorship with Silicone JO, and the fact that you said on the stream the other day that, you're putting away as much money as possible for your son, right? Do the right thing. Yeah. Yeah, it reminds me of Pete back in the days. And you didn't listen to me, Pete, right? Jamie keeps playing that clip. And you didn't listen to me, Pete. He didn't listen, and what happened? He got hijacked. He got hijacked on the Hangout. We used to use Hangouts on air back then. And then that other person kicked me off the Hangout because he publicly put the Hangout out there. I remember that. I remember that like it happened yesterday. That was 2018. 6 years ago. 6 years ago. If the On the Hunt 2 channel doesn't exist, then I apologize for that. But I don't know why ODN would say he saw it and then it was gone all of a sudden. I'll have to do my own investigating. I don't even really care to investigate. I got too many other things to do. My main point here today was to talk about money motivated or purpose driven. Tiffany, you're money motivated. I'm purpose driven. That's all I have to say about it. There isn't really much of another example. I may talk more about it on another stream, but when we're talking about money motivated versus purpose driven, Tiffany, you're money motivated and you'll sell your soul out for anything. I'm not money motivated. I'm purpose driven. Yes, I want to make money. I do make money. I need to make money, but I'm purpose driven. I do things for the right reasons. I don't sell my soul, amongst other things, Tiff, for a payday. Now that the sun is starting to go down, look at the moon over there. This is what I see on the way out. I'm going to wait because I think she's coming on the trail. If you're coming on the trail, then turn. No, she's not coming on the trail. Oh, Tiffany will go live at some point tonight. She'll be so triggered. That's fine. She'll be so triggered. And she'll threaten me again, but I'm not buying your threats, Tiff. It's all good. I just seen her on a live stream. I gotta remove that ODN. ODN, honestly, I don't really want to go ad hominem on these people. I don't, man. I know. It's all good, dude. Okay. Tiffany should do the right thing. Do the right thing, Tiff. ODN says, yeah. That much restreaming is just being antagonistic and it's wrong. What have you done to her? You have been beyond nice. It's true. Furthermore, proving, Tia, that she's getting paid to do it. Do you folks understand that when you don't antagonize people to talk about them, but they still talk about you every day, even if you don't talk about them, it's because they're incentivized and forced to do it otherwise. There's nothing logically else that it could be. Does that make sense, Tia, and anyone else? If you use process of elimination, deductive reasoning, right? Use logic and reasoning, use deductive reasoning, use logic and reasoning in general, right? The only thing that makes sense is that they're being incentivized to do it. So they're trying to antagonize me to react in ways that would give them better content to talk about so they can keep getting paid. But I don't feed into it that way. I just call out their stupidity and there's nothing else they can say, right? Does that make sense? Talked with Don before the show. We look forward to spending some time together tonight. Gonna have some dinner together and watch some shows. Don and I have been watching this show on Max. That I guess I think may still be on investigative discovery. Do you folks remember Homicide Hunter with Lieutenant Joe Kenda on ID channel, Investigative Discovery? I've seen all those episodes. I saw them when they were on ID. Well, I didn't realize until like a week ago or so, Joe Kenda, Lieutenant Joe Kenda, retired, is now narrating another show called American Detective with Lieutenant Joe Kenda, where he helps narrate other detectives' cases across the U.S. It's a pretty cool show. There's 4 seasons. It does now. In the beginning, I questioned it. Well, Tia, I can see how people would question anything I've said in the beginning. Wow, thanks. I will have to check that show out. Oh, are you big Lieutenant Joe Kenda fan? Do you have Max, formerly known as HBO Max? I'm still getting Max for free, without commercials, as part of my AT&T fiber package and cell package. As long as I don't switch my plan, I'll get it free forever. It's great. Now Don and I pay for the other stuff. Oh, by the way, if you folks have Peacock, Peacock is going up $2. So if you have, Peacock Premium, it's going up to $8.99, and Peacock Premium Plus, which is without commercials, is going up to, I believe, $13.99. It's still pretty cheap, $14 a month. And the amount of content you get in high quality on these streaming services, they're a great deal. Like I don't see why anyone would not go for the ad-free. Like Don and I have everything ad-free, including YouTube Premium. I've had that for a while, and I switched to a family plan. I got my whole family on YouTube Premium without commercials. Yeah, so American Detective on Max with Lieutenant Joe Kenda. Lieutenant Joe Kenda, I think he's in his 80s now. He still looks decent. He has a great voice. He's a great narrator. And I like his snarky remarks. He's like, my. Looks like Mr. Smith's about to. What it's so funny. He's funny in a serious funny way. I guess he's kind of like me. Humbly speaking, that is, right? All right, we're at 77 minutes, an hour and 17 minutes. Get your final questions, comments, or concerns in the chat, folks. We're about to go off the air. Do the right thing, Tiffany. Don't threaten me. Don't threaten me. The last thing you want to do is try to convince Jeff to file a lawsuit on me just because you want traction on YouTube. You will lose. You will lose. ODN, you're antagonizing her today. I don't think she created that channel. I think you intentionally wanted to antagonize Miss T because you like it when she comes at me, right? So I'll just say this. I'm not fond of the things Miss T or any of these people have done in the past, but in this case, if ODN was just making this up and I got upset for nothing, then I'll apologize for that. Tia says, my husband and I used to watch that show along with many other crime shows. Yeah, on ID channel, right, Tia? Investigative Discovery. Yeah, Don and I still have. We have DirecTV. We have all the channels, the HBOs, the Showtimes, Cinemaxes. We've got all that, USA, ID, CNN, all that. And then we have the streaming services too, because that's our form of entertainment. We don't, ever since Dawn has been going through her medical stuff and her injuries, we go out, but we don't go out as often. So we have a lot of stuff to consume at home, and it's awesome. Like even movies are coming out after a few months of being in the movie theater. Now, Don and I love going to the movie theater. We used to go all the time. We're going to start going again. But right now, we're just focused on saving money and taking care of some other things. When some more money comes in and stuff, then we'll start to do the stuff outside the house more often. Audience, I'm serious, bro. All right, dude. I got to remove that comment. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks, Eli. You're welcome. You're welcome, Tia. Have a good one, folks. Take care, and as always, be good to each other. Tiff, do the right